This is Memory Gaming School, batch 12/05/2017, group 18, cycle 01. These are the members, and then in MMM Nigeria Guided School, which is my name, firstly, Teslimola Iwola, followed by Ejidike Chioma Rosemary, Kelechi Wabilo, and then Ishola Yodele with Uzoma Alozi. So aim and task objective concerning MMM Guided School. We have to create awareness about MMM. To this, making the people to know what MMM is about, its ideology, how MMM works, its rules, benefits, and caution involved. Introduction. So background information. Making research concerning Thailand is a country at the center of Indonesia Peninsula in Southeast Asia. Thailand has a total of over 67 million of people by 2015 estimate. It is the second largest economy in Southwest Asia after Indonesia. The major occupation is farming, manufacturing, and tourism. And currency baht about 35 baht, which is equal to $1. And literacy rate is 93.5%. So as they have a capital, their capital is Bangkok. So in Thailand, 10.99% of the population live below the national poverty line as of 2013. Over 80% of the country, 7.3 poor, live in rural area. Moreover, additional 6.7 million were living above 20% above the national poverty line and remain vulnerable to falling back into poverty. So they will be receptive to accept the ideology of financial freedom. The people that do not believe when they see others making money and hear of all the wonderful bonuses will come along. Preparatory plan concerning how to prepare for the Thailand journey. Establish and create an enabling friendly environment with these natives on social media, introducing them to the ideology, benefit, and operation of MMM. We declare our intention to visit Thailand, hence make inquiry about accommodation, local transportation, security, and other logistics, which the table below will showcase. So the perspective target, which is a student and the adult all over there, and the target participant should be able to target until less than 700 per week. Medium deposit of $300 per participant will be equivalent to $300 times 700 participants, which is equal to $210,000. Action plan: 10 well-informed and knowledgeable member group 18 batch 12/05/2000 on MMM Nigeria Guided School are to introduce MMM to this with the following objective for 1 week: creation of social media page MMM Thailand on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, promote MMM in Thailand. So we hosting of a seminar in Thailand on capital state and major city. Seminar will be conducted twice a week with an estimated audience target of 300 people. Banners, handbill, posters, souvenir, and other promotional material will be produced just for us to keep the attention of the crowd. So this is the financial breakdown of the. I won't go much into details of this because you can see the mobility movement and the payment for production and so on, miscellaneous so far. With the team of the minimum of 10 registration per day, we will achieve to 100 registration per day, which will turn into 700 registration in 7 days, which is our main target and focus so far in this journey so far into the Thailand, which is very fantastic. So the task 2 will go like this. So a week has passed, you have 4 months. The average contribution of a participant to the structure is around $300. Under the regulation of MMM Global, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participants payment starting with the first contribution. Your task is to calculate how many new members and contribution you have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to make the required payment to the older participants. It is necessary to write down your plan of the action for the next 3 weeks under the above condition. State the number of new participants and money raised during this period, what extra costs you will have, and how to attract them. Now that you have finalized the initial setup and first stage of the MMM Thailand system, it is time to map our action plan for the month. For the first 4 weeks, there will be no payment because the month will be frozen by then. If we have a 50% increase in the registration, this is the breakdown of the calculation so far of the 4 weeks, which I won't be able to touch in details, but you can be able to see physically, and the $300 contribution and the 700 participants, which will give you so amount in the first week, the second week follow, and the fourth week, the third week. So we should be able to move closer to this target by focus on ambition for us to continue and able to keep paying participants. We must continue registering the new participants till older gets paid. Once they receive their money, it will boost their morale and they will provide help again and help sell the MMM ideology to the populace. Making our job easier, it is assumed that growth remain constant at 50% for another 1 week. Just not to run out of the time, you can see the table of the tax theory and the breakdown of it. So a month as passed, you are 100. The same plan for another month as the best of the results of a previous calculation, taking into account dynamic of growth number and so etc. So the week contribution for the second month will now be as follow with an average contribution of $300 and 50% growth, which is our main target. The now with 3,588,200 provided from at least 11,961 participants at $300 each. For the 11,961 participants to be paid, their 30% marvel growth and $20 registration bonus. The following are to be considered, which is for the payment of the 30% for the 11,961 participants at $90 each. $2,392,200 for the payment of the $20 registration bonus to the 11,961 participants. And this is the tax summary of the tax theory so far. Considering the marvel growth and registration bonus, an additional sum of $54,545,180 US have to be generated by the system to be able to pay up to the 11,961 participants. So mathematically, assuming 5,981 participants get help and we provide help regularly, that will give us total amount of $1,794,300. That is 5,981 participants times $300, which is equal to 1,794,300. So 30% of the 300 USD provided from 11,961 participants, which go this way, which you can view very well. Also, the $20 bonus for the 5,981 participants will be equal to 119,620 USD. Therefore, the total amount for the get up of the 5,981 participants will be the additional of the Marvel Gold and and the bonus, which the estimate calculation goes that way. Just to avoid time, after the first get here from the 5,981 participants, a total sum of 132,900 is remaining from the total provided of the. Assuming the 5,981 participants provided will hold their reward and bonuses, so will be added to treasure of the remaining of 132,900 and making it a total US $1,927,200, which is will be enough for the next 5,981 participants to get help. So, but if there was no provide help from the FRM, we shall be compared to make sure that there be an additional income of 956,880 to be added to the 1,315,590 left over to balance it. So the next 5,981 participants is settled. So therefore we will therefore register additional of 3,000 to 35 participants to the system in 1 week to provide the minimum. So just to cut it short, having this in mind, there shall be an additional of over 2,800 participants in the next 4 weeks. So just to not to run out of the time, so let's just go to task 4. I won't be able to read this so far. Let's just go back to the table I've showcased. If you can't be able to meet up to the target, Cosmo will be this, or the contribution will be divided into 2 quadrants before and after the announcement. We will freeze the Marvel pending when the pause mode if lifted and registration activity resume. So for any getter required by the participant and this period, some calculation will be used which is currently provided and get help. We will delay the matching of a provide request a bit in order to balance the getter request based on the current calculation. The default days of a Marvel will be extended to at least 1 more week even after the payment. So the tools used and the knowledge acquired. A 12-man team with a registration target at least 10 people daily, a higher speed internet broadband for communication training and advertising of MMA ideology, training of people on MMA ideology, how MMA work, benefits of MMA, and how to navigate the MMA official website, which the following knowledge we acquire from the guided school creating of Facebook community fan page, YouTube channel, Google Doc sheet, and a Bitcoin wallet. The team was able to promote MMA Thailand and MMA Global. We were able to create a rollout and a payment plan using the knowledge of a SWOT analysis to implement it. We capitalize on strength and opportunity MMM and try to avoid and be aware of its threat and a weakness. So we also adapt and obey the rules and culture of Thailand. We also promote several offline events and charities. We also establish the ideas of a peer-to-peer exchange and a target. Together we change the world. Thanks for Marfredi. Thanks for MMA.